Kia ora, I'm Clare, the Australian Home Affairs Minister. Some of you might know that for a long time we've been advocating for fairness in the treatment of Kiwis who live in Australia. And when Anthony Albanese was elected Prime Minister, he decided to make a really big change to restore that fairness. And this video will explain a little bit about what that change might mean for you. So from the 1st of July 2023, changes will happen to how New Zealanders can access Australian citizenship. And fundamentally what this will mean is that Kiwis in our country will be treated in the same fair manner as Australians are who live in New Zealand. So if you're a New Zealander with a special category visa, you'll be able to apply directly for citizenship. You will not need to apply first for a permanent visa. You won't need to meet the health check, and you will not need to meet the income threshold that the former government had set, which prevented so many Kiwis from fair treatment in our country. You need to have resided in Australia for 4 years immediately before applying, and you'll need to meet those other normal eligibility requirements. This change is really big. It's really big for 300,000 New Zealanders, for many of whom have been living in this country for so long but have never been able to access Australian citizenship, and that will change on the 1st of July. Lots of New Zealand citizens choose to live and contribute to Australia, and we are really grateful for that. So this change will give those Kiwis the opportunity to become Australian citizens and enjoy the rights and obligations that come from citizenship. So what that means is that for lots of New Zealanders, young people living in our country, they've been prevented from studying at our universities, even if some of these young people were actually born in Australia and they're still prevented from studying in our universities. And what this means is that those young people can pursue a career, for example, becoming a nurse or a teacher. It means that our Kiwi brothers and sisters can join the Australian Defence Force after they've become citizens and continue in that Anzac tradition that our two countries are so proud to commemorate. It means that Kiwis in our country will be able to vote for the people that represent them once they become citizens. There's no greater friendship than the one between Australia and New Zealand. In fact, I don't think we're even friends, we're actually family. And that is the way that we should reflect the relationship and the way that our two countries treat citizens of the other country. So the change that the Prime Minister's announced is going to be a really important part of restoring fairness to the relationship and making sure we reflect that friendship in those arrangements. If you've got any more questions, please click on the link in the video description, and can't wait to see you all soon.